Greetings, good people. Welcome back to the channel. Man, oh man, I was just talking about Wendy Williams in a video that I did yesterday. Yesterday being September 13th, 2022. That's an inside joke. Anyway, the Hollywood Reporter is reporting that Wendy Williams checks into a wellness facility. The article reads, Wendy Williams has entered a wellness facility seeking help to manage her overall health issues, according to a publicist. She is taking some time to focus on her health and wellness as she prepares for a major comeback for the next level in her career with the Wendy Williams Experience podcast. This is what a rep for Wendy Williams tells the Hollywood Reporter. This person continues, Miss Williams is being treated by a team of some of the best doctors in the world. We ask for your prayers and well wishes during this time. You guys know that she stepped away from her talk show in May. Was it in May? Because she has been having a lot of health issues, emotional issues, substance abuse issues. We've seen Wendy Williams not looking like her usual self, just kind of disoriented in interviews. And this page on Instagram, the Wendy Williams Experience podcast, that is run by her current manager. You know, at first it was a cute idea. I talked about this in a previous video where I think that I have come to terms with the fact that I don't see that this podcast happening. And I also don't think that it's a good idea for this podcast to happen because Wendy Williams is not well. So if you kind of scroll through my old videos, you will see that I talk about Wendy Williams often, and I go into details sometimes why. But for the sake of time, I'll spare you the details, okay? But I just don't think that Wendy Williams is well. A lot of these pictures are floating around on Instagram with her looking, made up and propped up and seemingly looking well. The pictures look phenomenal. You can do a lot with editing, but those eyes don't lie. And Wendy Williams is not okay. Her recent TMZ interview, I can't believe Harvey and them even aired that interview and even interviewed with her. She was caught in the Louis Vuitton store laying down next to a glass of champagne. I showed a video where she was walking in the streets of Manhattan, going to a liquor store and seemingly buying cigarettes. She was hopped in a cab and hopped out of a cab. Like, where was her personal driver? She wasn't accompanied by anyone. Aside from her not physically looking her best, she was unaccompanied. What if something would have happened to her? She's Wendy Williams, for God's sakes. So it is no surprise to me that she has now checked into a wellness facility, aka rehab, okay? And she is being treated for her substance abuse, specifically alcohol. Okay, I saw a couple of articles recently where whoever this source is was saying that Wendy Williams just won't stop drinking. And I just didn't have the heart to come on and talk about it. And I'm telling you, since August 17th, if you watch my previous videos, you know why I'm referencing this date. There have been non-stop articles back to back about Wendy Williams. And some people are saying that maybe she had another nervous breakdown because the Sherri Shepherd show premiered. There's no way to confirm or deny that. I don't care about that at all. I care about Wendy Williams' well-being, and she also has to care about her well-being as well. So prayers for her son and for her to get well soon. So the article continues, in case you guys didn't know any of this information. Williams, 58, stepped away from the Wendy Williams Show, the syndicated talk show that made her a household name in 2021, citing an array of health issues, including Graves' disease and lymphedema. A rotating array of fill-ins sat in her iconic purple chair until December. Debmar Mercury, the show's producer, announced that Sherri Shepherd would become, the full-time replacement in February 2021. Have you guys been watching the Sherri Shepherd show? I caught the first episode. It's too soon to tell. Sherri looked nice. Her set was cute. And it is what it is. It's just going to be a whole bunch of, overly positive, feel-good, comedic commentary. There is no hot topic segment. I think it would be in poor taste, in my opinion, if Sherri did a hot topics segment. That's not really her thing. She was only doing it because she was a fill-in for the Wendy Williams show. And yes, Sherri's show is in the same studio where Wendy Williams' show was filmed. So And I checked it out. It's too soon to tell. So it is what it is. I didn't see it today. I only saw the first episode. And it's just a daytime talk show, nothing too extravagant. So, and also, you guys know Wendy Williams has been going through a lot of things with Wells Fargo concerning her finances. You know, they're saying that she is not capable of managing her funds. So, a guardianship was set up, a financial guardianship was appointed over her finances. So, you know, she's been open in the past about her struggles with substances. And I remember the very first video that I did on this channel was Wendy Williams admits that she's been living in a sober house. That was in March of 2019. My. And here we are years later, and Wendy Williams still struggling with some of her afflictions. I just wish her well. I do. I really, really do. Her father was recently at his book signing. He debuted his book. He wrote a book. So he was at Barnes and Noble signing books with Wendy Williams' niece down in Florida. So that's nice to see that he's doing his thing, I guess, and Wendy Williams is still struggling. Just pray for her, man. Pray for her well-being, despite what you may think of her and your opinions on her. She is a mother. She's also a sister, and she's also a daughter. So, you know, there are a lot of people that are affected by this and will be affected if something happens to her. Okay. All right. So that's all I got. Ain't got no more. So this is according to the Hollywood Reporter. Wendy Williams has checked into a wellness facility, aka rehab, a fancy word to say rehab. So I hope that she gets better, and I hope the next time that I report on Wendy Williams, it will be good news. All right. I'm signing off. I love you for watching, as always. Until next time, folks. Peace.